resource mobilization, digital evolution through investing in the digital superhighway, and the creative economy, and all that will be also underpinned by improving and developing markets in various sectors that we have the relative comparative advantage. Your Excellency, we are aware of the various challenges confronting our economy. The main ones include external negative shocks that have affected especially the inflation in the last couple of months, especially in 2023 and other years of 2024. The interest structure that has also a global component, a recurring drought that was quite devastating in 2022-2023. All these have affected economic management and slowed economic recovery. But we have seen economic recovery towards the end of 2023 showing some signs of sustainability, of strong recovery, but also sustainability. As a result, the MTP4 macroeconomic framework has taken these challenges into consideration and seeks to strengthen economic resilience and drive inclusive, broad-based, and even sustainable economic growth. Over the medium term, the government will focus on taming the cost of living through prudent monetary policy to attain an inflation target of 5.0%. So far, in the latest data, we're at 6.3%. We want second to create an average of 1.2 million new jobs annually, because we have massive unemployment, especially with our youth. Third, we want to expand the tax revenue base to increase total revenue collection, which is also going to help us in terms of financing development. Fourth, achieving broad-based and inclusive growth that's going to be very, very important to actually eradicate and strongly influence poverty reduction. Recognizing the challenging global environment and also the need to bring our economy to a recovery trajectory during the MTP4 period, the government will implement policies, programs, and projects which will result in raising the GDP growth rate to about 4.8% in 2022. That is so far what we have witnessed, and we do believe by 2027 the growth rate is likely to focus or be in the region of 7.2%. Your Excellency, the National Treasury and Economic Planning will work closely with the relevant institutions to instill a culture of fiscal balancing aimed at reducing the gap between revenues and even expenditures over the medium term. And this will entail improved resource mobilization and expenditure prioritization. Regarding the fiscal consolidation, total revenue is projected to increase from 16.5% in 2022-2023 fiscal year to around 19.7% of GDP in 2027-2028. To this end, we will work towards reducing total expenditure from a projected 24.2% in 2023-2024 to about 22.9% of GDP in 2027-2028. And this is expected to bring down the overall fiscal balance, excluding grants, to 3.2% of GDP in 2027-2028. Your Excellency, the Public Finance Act of 2012 requires that the national government budget be based on integrated development planning process that includes both long-term and medium-term planning. In view of this, the National Treasury and Economic Planning will ensure that the MTP4 is linked with budgeting through the medium-term expenditure framework. The National Integrated Monitoring and Evaluation System of the country, Integrated Monitoring and Evaluation System, will be strengthened to ensure that the effective monitoring and even reporting of the implementation of the MTP4 and even county integrated development plans, respectively, will be in line with the National Monitoring and Evaluation Policy. In addition, the Ministry will carry out a mid-term review and an end-term evaluation for the MTP4 to ascertain that the extent to which the realization of these objectives has been achieved. So, Your Excellency, the next phase of MTP4 process will involve disseminating the plan to all counties and other relevant stakeholders. We'll be guided by our shared responsibility, and under your leadership, Your Excellency, we look forward to unlocking the potential and seize the opportunities within our borders, and thus keeping the hopes of Kenyans alive. As I conclude, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the esteemed stakeholders for their significant contributions throughout the process of preparing the MTP4. I wish also to extend my appreciation to my colleagues, the cabinet secretaries and the principal secretaries for providing guidance and even identification of the sector-specific working groups and projects that are actually being seen as quite a building blocks in terms of our success. And finally, Your Excellency, I wish to salute the efforts and dedication by the staff of the National Treasury and Economic Planning, including the heads of planning in MDAs, for their professionalism and even strong commitment during the preparations for MTP4. I wish to make sure that what we are going to present and what we are on today is going to be a guiding post, and we're going to see the results by 2027. These results are consistent with what we believe we are going to achieve. It's now my pleasure, Your Excellency, to invite His Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, to make his remarks and invite you to launch the MTP4 under the banner of Bottom-up Economic Transformation Agenda for Inclusive Growth.